To me, painting is so much more than a hobby. It's really a pure representation of myself. And as I begin to study film, I'm quite excited because it's another avenue for those innermost workings to come to life. Sometimes those inner workings and experiences that I draw from aren't the prettiest, but therein lies the challenge, and that challenge is finding the beauty in suffering. Outside of my own experiences, it's other types of art that inspire me. I paint a lot with movie images, horror movies in particular. There's just a lot of raw energy to be captured there. I've also been heavily inspired by traditional Japanese work and particularly tattooing. And along the way, I've been very lucky to have learned from some very talented tattoo artists. So when all of this comes together, I can really begin to manifest my personal experiences and give them symbols and give them life. And it's with those symbols that I can show how even in the worst things that are happening, there's some beauty in it. As humans, we live in a world of duality. We experience the good and we experience the bad, but I think it's important to see both in everything we do. I've learned to love the vulnerability and the growth. And we are just so much more than black and white thoughts and feelings. We're extremely complex, and we can experience anything from rejoicing to grieving. Maybe my content makes people uncomfortable, but that's part of what I'm aiming for. Not the pure value of shock per se, but to make people think about their own lives and the fact that part of life is being uncomfortable. Otherwise, we wouldn't know what it means to be comfortable. It is really a challenge to see beauty when you're suffering and when you're hurting, but art helps me so much. It helps me not to feel so alone, and it reminds me that this is just one experience that I'm having, and there's going to be so many more to have.